Yes, people, welcome back to the Man United Agenda. It's Tuesday night, and it means only one thing: it's the quiz show, the renowned quiz show, the actual best quiz show on all of the internet worldwide, no doubt about it. What happens on the show? We have contestants come on and take on the quiz master. That's me. We have 18 questions. There will be 6 on the picture round, 6 on the chosen subject, and 6 on football general knowledge as well. As you know, it goes at the moment, the top of the leaderboard out of 18 questions. With 13 right, it's Kahinde, who's actually my brother. I didn't cheat. There's no no foolishness going on there. But tonight, I am joined all the way from Birmingham, but a Chelsea supporter. It's Andy, or better known as Jonesy. How you doing, Andy?
Yeah, good, thank you. How's you? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm really good, man. Really good. I'm ready to go. I love Tuesdays because I love the show. I love the quiz show, and I think everyone coming on should have some fun and enjoy it. That's the main thing. So, why did you step up, Andy? I mean, just give us a little background about how we
Yeah.
sort of interact and know each other, and why you stepped up this week.
And do you know what? Like I've done previous quizzes with Tabriz. I just love doing football, and I love football. I'm a big football fan. I've seen Tabriz division, and then Mark did what he won last week, and then you came into a live, a doctor's live, and someone had to step up. No one wanted to do it, so I'm here.
And just a reminder, big up to Big T, that's Tabriz. Go and check out Amateur Football. Go and subscribe to his channel. And also, let's plug the two of us, Jonesy. Let's plug what goes on TikTok. If you guys are subscribed to TikTok, make sure you check out Dr. Kespire. Yes, Kespire, the guy who kicked the boards. It's Dr. Kespire. And if you want to know about football chat and just relaxed with mature conversation with some good belly laughs as well, I just think it's the place to be on TikTok. They're always doing lives throughout the day, and that's how I met Jonesy, and that's how I met Dr. Testifier and Barry as well from last week. So, just tell us a bit more about the TikTok lives you do, because there's a lot of football chat going on, isn't there?
Yeah. I mean, like so, I dip in at different people's lives. Like Tabriz has been doctors. I do my own lives now and again when I can. When that
give it a plug. Give it a plug, Jonesy. Where you at?
Yeah, just Jonesy on you. Just Jonesy, same as my name on TikTok. I used to do quizzes. I used to do quizzes every week, like general knowledge and football, and then I stopped doing them. But I'm looking to bring them back soon. So
good. As long as you don't take over my spot, otherwise we might bump heads on that one, Jonesy. You know. All right, let's go to the comments because people jumping in. J Dog, how you doing, J Dog? Big up to you. Nice to see you. He says, "Let's go." That's one of your boys. Ain't that right, Jonesy?
Yeah. And the man he's a fellow Man United fan as well.
Oh, I love him. I love him already. You're welcome to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Big up to Matthew Bassett. Matthew's from Birmingham. He's a Man United fan, a regular here on the show. So you probably know him. It's Birmingham, such a small town. I'm sure everyone knows each other. Big up to Bill Baggio. Yo, on Monday. How you doing, Bill Baggio? Bill Baggio, you know the rules. You're here for the quiz. It's going to be a good one tonight. We've got a Chelsea fan on. And we've got to want to finish up early because obviously Chelsea got a big game tonight. Big up, good evening. Big up to yourself, Jonesy. Big up. Good luck, Jonesy. Thumbs up from Matty. See the love you're getting. Evening to Matty as well. Here we go. Yeah, I'd love to take part sometime. It looks cool. It will be. Stick around, Jay. See how you feel at the end of it, and then you can ask Jonesy yourself. Want to say, Big Bill Badger saying wicked. You know that. It's the best place to be. Nice and early. Abington Football. That's Big T. Big Tabriz, the man himself. He's saying good evening, and obviously Tabriz got 11 out of 18 when he came on the show, which is a pretty good score. Big up to Bath Time with Vaughan. And he said, "Oh my God, it's a quiz, no doubt about it. It is. And if you don't know the answers, it's always Henrik Larsson." And I'm not new on Monday. Sorry, Bill Badger. I know you're not new. I said, "Welcome back." Oh, sorry, I must have been mumbling my words. But Bill Badger, I'm showing you a lot of love. Hope you're doing well. So, guys, in the comments, before we start, I'll just go over everything quickly. I want you guys to make an oath with me, and the oath is this: that you promise. Right, you're going to put your hand on whatever you feel is valuable to you, the Bible, your heart, whatever, and say, I promise, I make oath that I will not help Jonesy out by typing in the answer until the round is over or the question has finished. So please, guys, I promise, together now, I promise I will not help Jonesy out by typing out the answer to give it to until the round's over or until the question's over. That's what we do on here. And just please have some respect. If I do see you doing that, I'm going to block you and kick you off the thing like Uncle Phil does. Prince of Bel-Air. That's what I'll be doing. All right. Don't give me that power. Don't give me that power to do it, because I will do it. Anyway, Jonesy.
Yeah.
Here's Bill saying, I promise to ban anyone who does. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go, Jonesy. So you know the rules.
Yeah.
You're a Chelsea fan from Birmingham. Tell me why you support Chelsea and why you love football so much.
I supported Chelsea in '98. I started watching Match of the Day quite as a youngster, and I was more when I played football at a young age. I liked the flair players. I remember watching Zola, and I just grew my attention grew to him because it's very skillful, very silky footballer, and I just grew watching him and got glued to him. And then I started following Chelsea a lot more. And look, back then, look, my idol was Ronaldo as well, R9, and I got into football as well because of him as well. So yeah, that's why I just love football. I could talk about football for hours and hours. I don't care what team it is.
Well, we've only got 40 minutes, unfortunately. So before Chelsea play, what's your chances? What's your chances tonight? You're going to the Emirates. Arsenal needed to win to push on for the title. What do you reckon is going to happen tonight?
Yeah, I think we'll. Sadly enough, I think we will end up losing it 2-1. Sadly enough, but I'm praying we can turn up.
And do you reckon you can fix the problems that you've got? Because if you were top four side, you were Champions League winners and everything. At the moment, you're mid-table side. Can you fix this?
Yeah, it starts from the top for me. It starts from the top all the way to the bottom, from the ownership to the board to the manager to the players. I think everyone has to take responsibility for where we are, but mainly it lies at the owners because they are the problem at the moment.
Welcome to our world at Man United. We're experiencing the same thing right now. All right, enough small talk. Let's get serious now. I want you to get a glass of water or wipe your brow because now you are in the hot seat, Jonesy. No more friends. That's over with. I am the quiz master now, and I'm here to prevent you from getting a total score that's going to top the leaderboard. And I want to see what you got Tabriz to beat, you got Bazza to beat as well. So let's see what goes down. Obviously, there's 3 sections here. You can have a photo round where you're flipping up some pictures of footballers. You got to name them. You can have football general knowledge round, 6 questions of football general knowledge, or 6 questions on your chosen subject, which is your team, Chelsea Football Club. Which one are you going with, Jonesy?
I'm going Chelsea first.
You want Chelsea first? Good shout. Good shout. Let's do this, guys. And you know the rules, guys. Please do not try and be a smart ass and put the answers in. Just wait until the question's done and we move on. Just to remind you, Jonesy, if you're conferring, saying, oh, this guy, but I'm going to take whatever name you give out first, unfortunately. And I judge the time. I will guide you with the time, how much time you have left. If I feel you're stalling too much, I will push you to move on and things. And sometimes better not to pass, better just to throw an answer out if you're just not too sure. Okay? Take a deep breath. This is it. The Football Mastermind show on the spot, and it's Jonesy ready to take on the quiz master. And he's asked for Chelsea questions, and we're going with Chelsea questions. Question 1. Jonesy.
Yeah.
It's all about club sponsors. Now, which computer company sponsored Chelsea between 1987 and 1993 with their logo on their shirt? Was it Atari, Commodore, or Spectrum?
Oh my days.
So who sponsored Chelsea on their shirts between 1987 1993? You might have had a retro shirt. Was it Atari, Commodore, or Spectrum on the front of the shirt?
I'm going Commodore. I haven't got a clue.
Okay. Question 2. Between 1982 and 1987, which Scottish striker partnered Kerry Dixon up front? But he's only 5'7" tall, very short. And in 1984 and 1985, he and Dixon combined scored 52 goals between them. And he went on to play for Coventry and Liverpool after that. Was it David Speedie, Gordon Jury, or John Spencer?
Oh, there's 2 to mind. I'm going. What was the first one?
Right. I'll read the question again. Between 1982 and 1987, which Scottish striker partnered Kerry Dixon up front, standing only 5'7" tall? In 1984 and 85, he and Dixon combined to score 52 goals between them. He went on to play for Coventry and Liverpool. Was it David Speedie, Gordon Jury, or John Spencer?
I'm going David Steely. No idea.
Okay. Question 3. Chelsea have won 2 Champions Leagues in 2012 and 2021. I want you to name both managers who won the Champions League.
Was Roberto Di Matteo 2012 was Di Matteo. The second one was Thomas Tuchel.
Okay. Question 4. Milau Gusto, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He was signed from which club in January 2023 and loaned back to that club where he stayed to the end of the season before playing for Chelsea this season?
Leon.
Question 5. Lukaku remains a Chelsea player on loan at Roma at the moment, and he's got 83 goals in 114 games for Belgium. Fantastic. Who is the Belgium international with 1 cap, currently in the Chelsea squad, having only made 1 appearance for the club?
Belgium. I'm going to go. I know he's played 1 game. I'm going Romeo Lavia.
Question 6. Zola scored the only goal for Chelsea to win the 1998 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup final to defeat which club?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked me this question. Stuttgart.
Correct. All right, that's the end of the round. How do you think you went on there, Jonesy?
The first 3 are a bit iffy. I think the second part of this, I think the first 3 I struggled a little bit. The second 3 I think I've done well. I think it's mixed.
Okay, well, Bath Time saying he knows 1 of them. That's way too easy, says Andrew Williams. And I know this one, says Andrew as well. I can't believe it, but I got this one too. So a few of the guys in the comments are getting them right. And I know his combined fee must be a world record. Is that talking about Lukaku, probably?
Lukaku, yeah.
Yeah, Lukaku's still a Premier
Yeah, he's on
Chelsea player. All right, first of all,
Oh,
question 1. Let's see how you got on. You think you've done all right. Club sponsors, which computer company sponsored Chelsea between 1987 and 1993 on the front of their shirts? Was it Atari, Commodore, or Spectrum? You said...
No.
You said Commodore?
Yeah.
Bath Time got it right. It is Commodore. Correct. 1 out of 1. You just remember that? Was that a guess?
I remember we had Commodore, but I wasn't sure what year it was, because when it comes to shirt sponsors, unless it's recent, I know the years, but yeah, but prior to the 80s, I don't know too much about shirt sponsors.
Okay.
So
well done. Question 2. Between 1982 and 1987, which Scottish striker partnered Kerry Dixon up front, standing only 5'7" tall? In 1984 and 1985 season, he combined with Dixon to score 52 goals between them. He went on to play for Coventry and Liverpool. Was it David Speedie, Gordon Drury, or John Spencer? You said
the first one.
David Speedie. It was David Speedie. Yes, correct. Was that a guess? It sounds like a guess to me, that one.
Yes, I've heard of him, but I think the last one I knew wasn't him. It's just a guess between the first 2. So I was just completely guess.
Process of elimination for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. It is David Speedie. Top player. Don't know if anyone in the comments remembers him. And big up to Bath Time. Yes, you are right. Commodore is Amiga. There was a Commodore 64, and after that came a Commodore Amiga. And Chelsea were sponsored by Amiga after the Commodore thing. So there you go. Commodore wasn't Commodore Atari. No, it wasn't, unfortunately. Bath Time's right on that. He knows his computer games, I'm sure. And so 2 out of 2 so far, Jones. You're doing well. Question 3. We asked you. Chelsea have won 2 Champions Leagues in 2012 and 2021. Name the managers. Very easy, this one.
Roberto Di Matteo and Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah, correct. I'm not going to stall on that. I think that's an easy question. Gusto was signed from which club in January 2023 and loaned back there to the end of the season? You said
Lyon.
Yep. What do you think of Gusto?
It's been really good. Like for me, him and Palmer are the 2 stand-up players. Like everyone else, they can get criticised, but them 2 can't.
Okay, so you're happy with the right back. Even he's good cover for obviously what's his name?
James, yeah.
Yeah, James is out and he's quality, isn't he? So unfortunately,
with having someone like Gusto, we ain't got to rush him back for his injury. So
True.
yeah, can just
fair play. So yeah, you got your 4 out of 4 at the moment. You're doing really well. Question 5. Lukaku remains a Chelsea player on loan at Roma. He's scored 83 goals in 114 games for Belgium. Who is the Belgium international with 1 cap, currently in the Chelsea squad, having only made 1 appearance for the club? You said
Romeo Lavia.
You're correct. 5 out of 5. How do you know that?
Because we brought him, and I remember I think he only played like 20 minutes of football, and then so yeah, it's not complete. I don't think he played a full match. I think he came off injured again.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's very injury prone. Very injury prone.
It was in December. He was injured up until December. Played the game, done his fire again, and he's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, again. So
Yeah, really unfortunate that he done well at Southampton, didn't he? And question 6, because it's ironic here, because I asked you to start. You said you started supporting Chelsea in 1998, and this refers back to that season. Zola scored the only goal for Chelsea to win the 1998 Cup Winners' Cup to defeat which club in the final? You said,
Stuttgart.
and you're sure about that one, aren't you?
It's
6 out of 6, Andy. Well done, bro. What a great start. 6 out of 6 on Chelsea. You are a legit Chelsea fan. You know your stuff. Some people claim it's easy in the comments, but it's not easy being in the hot seat. That's for sure. So Andy is coming for Tabrice. He's already on course and he's doing really well. You feeling confident now?
Yeah, the picture around that concerned me a little bit because I've seen some of the pictures and.
Okay, Andrew Williams is not a Chelsea fan, but he thought it was Parma they played in the final. I think it was Arsenal played Parma in '95, and he got 5 out of 6, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Bath time saying here, I'm going to guess one of the questions will be about the time Chelsea forgot to take a playing kit to a Premier League match. Do you remember that?
I remember it, but you know what, I can't remember the team it was against, to be honest.
Bath time, any more information? I do vaguely remember that as well, but did they have to borrow the home team's away kit?
They had to borrow an away kit.
Imagine you're the guy, the kit man. Wasn't the kit man really famous for telling jokes and being a bit of a crazy guy? Is that the guy at the club when John Terry was around?
Yeah, I can't think of his name, to be honest. I don't.
Yeah. Okay, funny guy. All right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But Andrew say they played in skins, showing his age. That's something we used to do in the playground. And it was Coventry City played in the away kit. Gordon Strachan's last match as well. There you go. Bath time. You need to come on the quiz. That was very good. All right. You got 6 out of 6, man. You're on course. And I'm getting worried now. What do you want to go for next? Do you want to go for football general knowledge or do you want to go for the photo round?
Football general knowledge. Football
general knowledge. You're saving the photo round till last. All right. Yeah. I'm going to try and put some pressure on you because I want you to fail now because I think you're getting a bit too confident and I don't want to get beaten on my own show. All right. Football general knowledge. Do you want to wipe your brow or get a glass of water?
I'm okay.
You sure, Jonesy? I think your pressure might be getting to you.
No, fine. Let's go.
All right. I'm just trying to turn up the heat. All right, because you're too cool for my liking. All right, football general knowledge, guys. Remember in the comments, you said the oath already. Please do not type out the answer. You didn't do it in the last round. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, guys. Football general knowledge, Jonesy. Let's go. Question 1: what's the name of Derby County's home ground?
Wow. I've changed it since. I only got Pride Park.
Question 2: who is the only current manager in the Premier League who is Danish?
Thomas Frank.
Question 3: which former Wolves player holds the club's goal-scoring record with 306 goals, including 18 hat-tricks? Well done. And was capped 13 times for England, scoring 4 goals between 1989 and 1990. He remains the last player to be capped for England from outside the top 2-tier leagues.
The only one I can't think. I know his last time. I'm going to Steve Bull.
Okay. Question 4: which national team is the odd one out, having never won a European Championship? I'm going to read out 3 teams. Which national team is the odd one out, having never won the European Championships? Is it Yugoslavia, Denmark, or Greece?
Well, Greece won one. Greece won it 2004. I'm going. Yugoslavia, because Denmark won it 92.
Okay. Question 5: who scored the opening goal for England in the UEFA Euro final of 2020 against Italy?
2020.
It's called 2020, but it was actually in 2021.
For England, did you say? England.
For England.
Luke Shaw.
Okay. Question 6: name the last Italian team to win the Champions League.
Let's go way back. I'm going AC Milan.
Okay. I'm going to stop you right there. How do you think you've done in general knowledge?
Yeah. I have done decent. I'm quite happy with it.
Okay. Guys in the comments, want to say hi to Rajat and big up to Matthew Bassett as well. There's a few answers coming in. So good answers. He's on fire. He's on fire, says Andrew Williams. Yeah. Process of elimination. You've obviously been watching the show and you know how it's done. All right, here we go. Let's go through the answers. First question, we asked you, what's the name of Derby County's home ground? You said
Pride Park.
But you were sort of deliberating on whether they changed the name or whether they changed stadium.
Yeah, do Pride Park. I don't have to. because clubs constantly keep changing names, so I don't have to change it. But
Yeah, correct. It's Pride Park. Sorry, 1 second. Wait. Shush. You see that control? That's what I like. Okay. There you go. So Pride Park, 100%. What's the name of the previous stadium at Derby?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
I think it's the baseball stadium. Baseball.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
on it.
1 out of 1 on general knowledge. Question 2. Which current Premier League manager is Danish?
Thomas Frank.
How do you know that?
Because I remember when he had Christian Eriksen, and there was talked about when Eriksen went to Brentford that he's working with a fellow nationality.
Okay. Brilliant. Jonesy's on fire. 2 out of 2. In my mind, before I actually looked at this, I thought Thomas Frank might have been German. I don't know.
Yeah, until Eriksen went there.
Yeah, bath time saying here I would never have got the Frank one, and half the team is Danish as well at Brentford. He's saying here, and the baseball ground was the old one, no doubt about it. Bath time would have got Pride Park. He would have gone for that as well. And Andy's doing really well. Keep supporting him, guys. He's on fire at the moment. And you agree with me. I thought he was German as well. There you go. All right, question 3. Which former Wolves player holds the club goal scoring record of 306 goals, including 18 hat-tricks, and was capped 13 times for England, scoring 4 goals between 1989 and 1990? He remains the last player to be capped for England from outside of the 2 top-tier leagues. You said?
Steve Bull.
You're correct. It is Steve Bull. Well done. Andrew Williams got this as well. Well done. What do you know about Steve Bull? How do you know that?
No. Yeah, because funny enough, I used to work for Wolves Community Trust. It's like I used to do voluntary work for the football club. So when one of the stands are named after him. So,
God damn. I need to make these harder. But yeah, well done. That's a brilliant thing. Don't you think it's amazing? He was playing in what would be now Division, not the Championship, Division 1, and he got the cap for England playing Division 1 football. Well, how do you feel about that? Do you think that's something that could ever happen again?
I don't. It depends on the manager. Because if you look at the Championship and even lower leagues, there are some really good players in that league.
Yeah,
really good, some quality players.
Andy Much played alongside Steve Bull, says Andrew Williams, and a great answer, Steve Bull, no doubt about it. I thought you were stumbling on that one, but you got it. You were decisive. Question 4, we asked you which national team is the odd one out, having never won a European Championship between Yugoslavia, Denmark, and Greece. I think you've done process elimination here. You said
Yugoslavia.
Yeah, you're correct. Clearly, you did say Greece had won it, and you said you remember that Denmark had won it.
Yeah, Denmark won it in '92 because in '92 Denmark didn't initially qualify, and they got entered in because the team got disqualified.
Yugoslavia got disqualified, didn't they? Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Yugo got to the final once, I think. I think it was in the 70s. No, it was against Soviet Union, one of the first ones, I think they got to the final. So you're on a roll here, 4 out of 4. Question 5, who scored the opening goal for England in the UEFA Euros Championship Finals? I said 2020, officially it's 2020, but it's 2021 for England. Who scored that goal?
Luke Shaw.
Correct. You had to think about that.
Yeah, I remember the cross from, I think it's Trippier put the cross in, and I was trying to think who come in from the far post, and I just remember he was at left back. So I instantly thought Luke Shaw.
Well done, Luke Shaw. He's been out for us all season, so hopefully he'll be back soon and fighting against Chilwell to get into the England squad. I don't know. Chilwell's sort of cruising. He's the only left-footed fullback, I think, for England at the moment. Okay, question 6. We asked you who was the last Italian team to win a Champions League. You said
AC Milan.
You said AC Milan. It was actually
into 2010. I was thinking 7.
Andrew Williams and Matthew Bassett. Well done, guys.
Now,
out of 12 questions, you've only got 1 wrong. So you got 5 out of 6 on general knowledge, 6 out of 6 on Chelsea. And we're going to the photo round, and you are now on 11, which is 2 away from the top of the leaderboard. You only need to get 2 to be an equal top. Any more than 2, you are the current leader, and I will have to get you a green jacket, bro. Okay. How are you feeling?
I'm quite generally surprised. Like, when it comes to general football knowledge, I know my general knowledge is pretty good. Depending on the question, the years, but yeah, I'm pretty good in football knowledge. Really good.
Okay, it was international. Big up Bill Baggio and J Dog saying equal to Brees already with a round to go. with the photo round coming up. All right, how you feeling? You've seen the photo round before. Are you good, like recognizing players?
Yeah, when I watched Tabrizi's, I think I knew Batistuta at the end.
Yeah.
I knew Toranja Flo because he played for Chelsea, so I knew that one. But the others I didn't know. The others I have a clue it was.
All right. Like I said, I can give you one clue throughout, and because you're doing really well, I was going to withdraw it, but I'm going to give you one clue for the whole 6. But the clue won't be easy. Usually I'll make the clue a little easy. I'm not going to make it easy for you because you're doing too well on my show. I can't have this, Jonesy. You're going to shut me down very soon. All right. The picture round is hard, says Bath Time. It usually is, but I don't know if it's hard for Jonesy. We'll soon find out, though, guys. Are you guys in the comments ready for this? Because this is really epic right now. We got an opportunity here for someone to smash the score and get that green jacket and be top of the leaderboard. I'm going to have to get a picture of you to put your little head up there, top of the leaderboard, Jonesy, after the show. No one, and Bath, I say, no one's ever more recent than 1978. This time it's different. J-Dog is ready. Remember that you said oath, guys. Do not put out the answer until we move on. And Jonesy, are you ready? Do you want to get a glass of water? Do you want to wipe your brow? Because you are going into the picture round in pole position and ready to take that gold medal and a green jacket and be top of the leaderboard. All right, picture round. First one coming up. I will take your first answer only. Here we go. Big time. Jonesy, who's this?
What has he got done? I'm going Mablanc, Stade Mablanc.
Jonesy, who's this?
Is that Wilfried Zaha?
Jonesy, who's this?
Do you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Chris Sutton?
Jonesy, who's this?
Norberto Solano.
Jonesy, who's this?
Gary O'Neill.
Jonesy, who's this?
God, I recognise him. I have a clue.
You have a clue?
Yeah.
He was top goal scorer of Ipswich coming up when they got George Burley got them promoted.
I'm just gonna make a. I know it's Andy's person. I'm just gonna make a random footballer. I'm just gonna go. Craig Burley. No idea. I know it's completely wrong because Burley was a midfielder, but
okay, never mind. But you recognise this guy for sure. That's for sure. All right, guys, in the comments, did anyone in the comments get them right? Well, Andrew Williams saying he's flying. Bartime said he hasn't got a single one. Bill Badger said he's a Fulham player. We certainly did. How do you think he done in that picture round?
The last one done me. I think that one I don't know.
Okay.
He was the biggest clue one in the game.
All right, let's go through them because I think you've done really well overall and in the picture round as well. So the first one, we asked you, who's this?
Stade Mablanc.
Big up Andrew Williams. He got it right, and you got it right as well. It is a Fulham player, and it is Stade Mablanc. What do you think of him as a player? Do you remember him much about him?
Yeah, decent little player, to be fair. I think his level was Fulham. But yeah,
okay, because he went to Spurs, I think, after that, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So Stade Mablanc, well done. We asked you who this is.
Wilfried Zaha.
Anyone in the comments know who this is?
No clue.
Do you know who he's playing for?
Not Peterborough.
Yep, Peterborough.
I don't know Peterborough players.
He was soon signed by Brentford after this.
Oh, Ivan Toney.
Yes, Ivan Toney.
Do you see it now? See it. I've watched that one a little bit.
See it. Okay. Next one. Anyone in the comments got that? Oh yeah, there we go. Andrew Williams got it. Well done. Next one, we asked you, who's this? You said
Chris Sutton.
Correct. How do you know it's Chris Sutton? This is like probably 1993.
Yeah, he played for Chelsea and Blackburn. Yeah, and I knew he was at Norwich because he's a big Norwich fan. And when I've heard him on the radio talk about Norwich quite a lot. What
do you think of him as a player? Remember SAS with him and Shearer?
Chelsea is average, but obviously with Shearer and Sutton, iconic. Them two, the front two. And I think when he got his big move to Chelsea, I thought it didn't work out for him.
Why do you think that was? Because He was a proven Premiership player.
Yeah, I don't know what it was because he's a decent shot, good finisher. But I think he worked better at a team like that. Yeah, flopped to Chelsea completely.
Okay. Just getting the score up. All right. Bath time saying here he looked like a part player there. And Hoddle and him clashed. Is that right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Hoddle
surprised.
does clash with a lot of players if he doesn't
Yeah.
fancy them, I imagine.
England.
Okay, the next one we asked you, who is this? You said
Roberto Solano.
you got that quite comfortably. You're right. It is
Yeah.
Solano.
Yeah,
Bath time got it as well. Who's he playing for here?
Peru.
Yeah, most certainly. Do you know any other clubs he played for?
I remember him at Newcastle.
Yeah, it is Nobby, Andrew Williams. Well done. Moving on. Who's this?
Gary O'Neill.
Who's he playing for?
Portsmouth.
What do you remember him as a player?
Steady player. Obviously, he had a good career for himself because being at Portsmouth, and now as a manager, he's a really good manager. Really good.
He's where is he now? Is it Wolves?
Wolves, yeah, imagine Wolves.
That's really good. Yeah, I have to give the guy credit. Good player, and obviously he's doing really well, holding up as an English manager in the Premier League, and really showing he's good. What do you think? He was doing all right at Bournemouth, and then they sacked him.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird to sack him at the time because he kept them up, and then I think like most football clubs, they just want a fancy new toy, so they just sacked them.
For sure. Okay, so you got that right. And the last one we asked you, who is this? Anyone in the comments? You said.
I do recognise him. I said Craig Burley. I know it's him because Burley played for Chelsea in midfield.
Anyone in the comments? Do you know who this is? I get the clue was George Burley got promoted, and he was top goal scorer for Ipswich in their first season, and they actually qualified for Europe. So obviously, I'm naming he's a striker. Andrew Williams has got it.
Marcus Stewart.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. What do you remember about him?
Not too much. Like I said, I remember his face, but yeah.
Yeah. It's good to see these sort of teams coming up. Ipswich could come up again this season, maybe, and do something. But when I was going to ask you, Andy, if you're coming up to the Premier League, what's the most important thing? Should you go out and buy new players, or should you stick with the players that got you there?
I think you need proven experience in the players who played in the Premier League. You don't want to go because we've seen it with QPR where they came up and they just spent a lot of money on far too many players for them. You don't be doing that.
So you know what, Andy? Out of 18 questions, first round you got 6 out of 6. Second round you got 5 out of 6. That gives you 11. And the final round you got 4 out of 6. That gives you 15. And you got the green jacket, mate. Congratulations. You are top of the leaderboard with 15 out of 18 on the spot. No pressure for you. You took your goals and you slotted them away like Cole Palmer at the penalty for sure. And now you can go and enjoy your football match against Arsenal, knowing with the knowledge that you are the quiz master currently. So if anyone wants to try and test Jonesy's score of 15, which is going to be very hard to beat, Kahinde got 13, you got 15. I'm going to have to do a new leaderboard and put you right at the top there, bro. Well done. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I enjoyed that. The one that probably I'm kicking about Inter Milan one. I'm disappointed in myself, especially being Mourinho because I'm a favourite of a manager at Chelsea. I should have got that one, but yeah, I didn't expect to do this well. To be honest, I knew, like I said earlier, I knew I'd do well, but not this well.
Andrew Williams also got 15, but he got 5 in the Chelsea round, 5 in the general knowledge, and 5 in the picture round as well. So a different way of getting 15. Yeah. Well done, brother, says Jade Dog as well. Bath time says he's probably the only town player I can remember, Andrew, talking about Marcus Stewart. And there's Finidi George as well, played alongside him there. And Kieran Dyer was a academy at Ipswich as well. So, yes, I remember this guy. Yeah, that rings a bell for me as well. Big up, guys. All right, so I want you to go around town tomorrow, big up your chest, tell everybody that you are the quiz Don Gargan master. You came and conquered, and you're top of the leaderboard. You can go and boast as much as you want. I want you to call Tabrice. We're going to get set up a live tomorrow, and you're gonna boast and roast him about being 4 points ahead of him in the on the leaderboard. Big up to everyone watching right now. Make sure you give him a round of applause. And let's see some big ups in the comments for Jonesy, who stepped up today. Really do.
Andrew.
Very impressed with you, bro. Very impressed. That's from Andrew Williams saying, great job, Andy. No doubt about it. And Andrew Williams, you need to come on if you're getting good scores like that, because maybe you can top the leaderboard. All right, so you have to watch the game now. Not long to go. 10, 15 minutes to kickoff, maybe. Are you still confident?
I'm not seeing it. No, what? Funny enough, I've not seen the team, so I'm not seeing the team news yet.
Okay.
So as soon as if Palmer's playing, I'm confident. If not, I think we'll lose.
Okay, so when I shut down, just hang around. I'll talk to you after the show. Don't sign out just yet. To everyone who tuned in today, thank you very much. Jonesy's top of the leaderboard. It's been a memorable show on that respect. And don't forget, next week we will have someone else trying to challenge Jonesy to topple him right now and take his green jacket off him. But until then, we will see you. And don't forget, Man United are playing tomorrow. We will be doing a post-match show, no doubt about it. There will be no preview. We're playing Sheffield United. We don't need to do a preview because we've got to win that game too. So and we get further ahead of Chelsea, no doubt about it. But great job, Andy. A couple more comments coming in. Well done, Andy, says amateur football. See, what's a sportsman to Brees, no doubt about it. Common Arsenal, says Bill Baggio. And great show, says J-Dog. Thanks, J-Dog, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. That's very good. And finally, before we sign out, I just want to say big up to Mr. B. We're thinking about you, praying for you, and everyone in the channel loves you, Mr. B. We hopefully see you back real soon, no doubt about it. We'll see you tomorrow, guys, when Man United beat Sheffield United. But in the meantime, we're going to watch Chelsea and Arsenal. Big up, Josie. Later, guys.